来週の話とか。
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the Yellow Jackets taking on the Giants. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Ready to go? Now it's the shortstop, Francisco Lindor. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first and hustling for second. And it's a double to start the game.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
He's got it. Runner tags at second. Cut off, throw to third. And it comes in too late. He's up to third on the flyout with one away. Luis Robert now. And a foul ball. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
Oh, yeah.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
In the dirt, blocked. Here comes a pitch. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. 2 down.
危ね。なんすよ。飛ばせよ。
All right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
On the ground to the left. They take the force out, and that is that. And the batter now, Shohei Ohtani. Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-1's the count.
可能ショータイム。
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Batting second, the second baseman, Mookie.
Now it's Mookie Betts. Check swing,
No,
he went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1.
Late on that fastball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Ball one there. This one in the dirt. Runner on the go. Pitch is low.
2 strikes.
Throw, safe. Piazza too late with that one. Robert hauls it in, and there's one away. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Comebacker to the mound. Fires over to first. That's out number 2.
Oh, he's safe.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Cal Raleigh. Strike 1.
Now, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
And that skips in the dirt. 101 on the gun, swing and a miss.
2 strikes.
Good job to fight that one off.
打つに100マイルなんて。
And that is that.
いやー、ダメだね。
And we're back. Luis Ariz stands in. Sagano back to work. Sagano goes 6'1", 35 years old, and he was born in Japan. Swung on, popped up left side. And there's one down. Ernie Clement digs in now.
The second baseman, Ernie Clement.
On the ground. Throw on to Freeman. 2 up, 2 down. Now the left fielder, Ted Williams. And first offering is fouled off. Two out, space is empty. Misses off the plate, and a count 1-2. And that one cutting but missing down low. Reaching for it, makes the catch. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's the left fielder, Adam Dunn. Right side, hard hit.
マジでこいつ打たん
And he's
な
out on the tag. So up next, Lawrence Butler. Swing and a miss. That one at 101. And that is out of play.
ダメだ。交代かな。
One down, base is empty. And there's 2 away. So digging in, Luis Robert Jr. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. And we're level. It's 1-1. Ellie De La Cruz now at the plate.
早っ。
And there's a ball. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across. Bottom half of inning number 2. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Swings through that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Tied up here in the early going. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. On the run, throw to first. And that's a nice play. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the catcher, Mike Piazza. Off the mark there. And it's 1-0.
Well, these players definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
And that's outside.
2 strikes.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. 1 away. So the batting order turns over. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. That one lifted to left. Done. Sizing this one up. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 down. So 2 down now. And here is Lawrence Butler. He swings and fouls one off. The 0-1. And that one fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Popped up. Turner. And makes the grab. And that is that. Bottom of the inning. And now the shortstop, Trey Turner. The pitch. This one smoked, could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he starts the bottom of the third with a double.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. Clement over to first. One gone, bottom of the third inning. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Mookie Betts getting ready to hit. And that one is downstairs. And that's ball one. Turner takes his lead at third with one away. And there's a strike.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit. But when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to.
Butler, long run. Oh, nice lunging grab. The throw in.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
That's a base hit, and that keeps the inning going.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Pulled that one. Right in the direction of the shifted defense, but no one could make a play on it. I mean, that's his approach, and it's probably not changing.
And now, Cal Raleigh. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. And now two aboard.
Back-to-back singles. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way. He was thinking opposite field.
Clement over to first. They limit. New inning getting started. And now the center fielder, Luis Robert Jr. Down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. The delivery to Robert. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time. Here comes Max Muncy. 0 for 1 so far. And it's fouled off.
Where Muncy?
1 out, base is empty. And the sweeper is off the plate.
Shoot.
Up the middle, sneaks through, base hit. And they have their first hit since the first inning.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Guerrero stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around.
I love the fact that we've seen both Vladimir Guerrero and Vladdy Jr. win the home run derby. They're the first father-son duo to ever win it. Vladdy back in 2007 and Vladdy Jr. in 2023. Even though his dad didn't give him any advice for the event other than to go out there and hit home runs.
Double play ball to second. Over to Turner for 1.
Oh.
To Freeman. Double play. Hitting over.
素手で取って。やべえだもんあれ。
Ready to go.
さすがだなメジャーリーガー。さすがだよな。
Stepping in, Lawrence Butler. Jump throw across his body. It's there, and that's a great play. Luis Robert Jr., the next to hit. The other way. Butler makes the grab for the second out.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but he
makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now the first baseman, Luis Arias. Sagano back to work. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Arias measures 5 feet 10 inches. 27 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Way back there, and it's gone. That one felt good, and we are starting over. It's 2-2. Now, Ernie Clement. And that one fouled off.
So you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
That one laced to center and a base hit.
He was all over that one. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-2.
Tried to check his swing. Appeal to third. No swing. Just held it back there. Outside low. Now 2-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base. Trying to stay out of the double play right here.
In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. Mike Piazza digs in now. His first at bat was a strikeout. That one ripped. Base hit. Lead runner holds at second base. First and second with 1 down.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Out number 2. Lawrence Butler now at the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile.
0-1.
And it's 0-1. Ground ball up the middle. The flip. Nicely done for the out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Turner now. Lined into right.
Turner すげえ。
That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Throw back in, holds him at first, so just a single. Back to the top of the lineup. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. And that should be extra bases. Around second is Turner. Heading for the plate. He'll score easily. Thought about third, but back to second safely.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock.
Mookie digs in here.
Oh.
And it gets by him. Here's Ohtani flying around third. He'll score.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. Gets down, base hit. Betts around second, headed for third. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
Now batting, catcher.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. And now the switch hitting catcher, Cal Raleigh.
0-1's the count.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Traffic on the bases with 2 already in to score. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss. Nice job behind the plate there. So up next, Adam Dunn has grounded out a couple of times. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
In this situation, the batter's got to know what the pitcher's trying.
Runners on the move. It's a squeeze.
お前バントもできんのか。
2 on, 1 out. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
こいつも首だな、ダブだ。
Lawrence Butler. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1's the count.
Betts, the runner at third. Freeman on at first with 2 down. Foul ball, still 0-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 2 on, 2 outs. In the dirt, but kept close. Runners hold tight. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Just inside off ball. The inside corner. The count now 2-2. And a base hit knocks in a run.
Comes through with the RBI. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And that one finds its way through. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Not in time.
Picks himself up an RBI. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the 3rd out, and we'll end. All set for the top of the 6th. Here's the center fielder, Luis Robert Jr. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. And that ball is gone. Luis Robert hits one out. It's 6-3. Muncy digs in. Yuki Matsui comes on now.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
No question about this one. It's out of here.
バケモンがバンシー。
He flexes his power with that swing. It's 6-4. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. On the ground to third. De La Cruz whips it to first. Now one gone in the top of the 6th. Luis Arias getting ready to hit. And that one wrapped foul. Strike two.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
And he swings over the top there. On to first, in time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike. Here's the second baseman, Ernie Clement, 1 for 2. This one in the air, right field. Butler towards the line, makes the play, and it's out number 3. And we're back, and the batter will be the shortstop, Trey Turner. Swing and a miss, strike one.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. And it beats him for the first out after the drop third strike. So the lineup flips over. Now it's the DH, Shohei Ohtani. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. They say you win.
これするね、このピッチャー。
Balls, 2 strikes.
Robert moves under it. Corrals it. And there's 2 down.
これで来いよ、このピッチャーは。
2 down, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman, Mookie Betts. Butler, long run on his horse. Makes the catch, inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now here is Ted Williams. Gregory Soto will take over here.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Mike Piazza will hit next. Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do?
0-1.
Hit on the ground to short. Trey Turner gloves it. Piazza out in the play.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
And there's a foul ball. Two outs. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-2.
That misses, and a count 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a ground ball, and it's through for a hit. Bare hand grab. So up next, Lawrence Butler. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Lindor off of first with 2 away. Left field. Done in position. Squeezes it, and that'll do it. Bottom of the 7th, so now it's Freddie Freeman.
The first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Check swing.
これすごいスローサークルチェンジ。
0-1's the count.
Clement.
無理やる
Throw to
で。
first, and Freeman is
70
retired.
マイルなって。
And now the catcher comes up
130
to
でしょ。
hit. Cal Raleigh, 1 for 3. Yeah, a big swing and a miss.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some
今
pitchers.
回チャップマン出して最終回リアス要素。
And a swing and a
これ
miss.
無理。
No balls, 2 strikes.
swings and misses. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Adam Dunn digs in now.
Out on just 3.
Now a move being made for a pinch hitter. Kyle Schwarber looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Next offering is fouled back. They say you win.
これマジでずるいな。
1 ball, 2 strikes.
ファイだろだって。こっからこれやろ。
Two down, nobody on. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And that's in the dirt.
手つき早い。
And it remains 2-2. Satchel into his motion. The long windup. Turns on the rubber. Kicks and fires. Pitch misses there. Full count now.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Grinding AB right here. About to see pitch number 10.
シュワーはやるね。
So he gets on base and keeps it going.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
And now here is Lawrence Butler. And it's into the gap. Coming home. The relay to the plate. In there safely.
Back-to-back base hits. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to...
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add a pair. It's 9-4.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
And that's the third out. Ready to begin the 8th, and now the center fielder, Luis Robert Jr. First pitch misses. Soto, 30 years old now, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Oh, great stop. Throw to first, not in time. Field knocked to start the inning. Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. Aroldis Chapman comes in to take over.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
マンシー怖いんやけど。
Aboard here at first with nobody out.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense.
Okay.
Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Vladdy Jr. stepping to the dish now. That's hard hit on the line. Suzuki pulls it down, and there are 2 outs.
He was all over that fastball right there.
Yeah,
Tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
That's out to center field. Robert moves under it. He makes
That's
the grab,
okay.
and that is that.
あれでギブしたな。菅野初勝利じゃね。タティスジュニアのシルバーはいらんだろ。菅野初勝利だ。ノーランライダーそれが買ってないんだよ。大丈夫。 低いんや、帰るやん。ワンソットも変えるな。あれ、ディアスだね。ハーバードシュアーバーだ。 これラストで。
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's Philadelphia going up against Tokyo. First pitch coming your way next. Now the left fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong.
The left fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Slice the other way and foul. The 0-1. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it onto first. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike. Next to hit, Ozzie Smith. Line drive. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Around first, heading for two. The throw to second is offline.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Adolis Garcia now at the plate as he swings through strike one. That's to third. De La Cruz slings it across. Two down. He's in there. Now it's Yordan Alvarez.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Swings through that one for strike one.
Good fastball going early until they show they can make some good contact. You keep on throwing the pitch.
Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Next offering upstairs.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. And it's in time for the third out, so that'll end the inning. Back here with my pal Singy. And pitching in this game, Bob Feller. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Just electric stuff, Boog, and that fastball is no joke. He can move it around the zone, and it's not uncommon to see him pile up a decent amount of strikeouts throughout the game. He's the type of guy that allows the entire team to wake up feeling confident, knowing he's taking the mound.
Now here is Shohei Ohtani.
Yes.
Swing and a high fly ball
No,
hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance.
Okay.
He sends it out of here. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0. Mookie Betts at the plate and takes high there. And that is cut on and missed.
103
1-1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
2 strikes.
Oh, lucky.
And it finds its way through for a hit.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Really protecting with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting.
Next offering misses, and now 2-0. Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first?
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a competitive edge to try to jump on him even more.
And a foul ball. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Base knock and now a free pass. This has the makings of a big inning if they can get a couple more quality at bats.
Cal Raleigh, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-1.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touched it.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
2 strikes.
And look out.
Fuck you.
As that one ran in and got him. He had 2 strikes. And he hit him.
またこいつか
All
よ。
loaded up. And now it's Luis Robert. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Bases juiced. No outs.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
That ball is foul.
All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. That one missed.
3-2.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit.
And ring him up, says Carl Dixon. That's a strikeout. And here is Lawrence Butler. Squirts away a
こ
little
のピッ
bit,
チャーしょうもないんだよな。
but no advance from the runners. Bases loaded, 1 away. On the ground, right side. Base hit, 1 run is in. Now a long throw home. Save. In comes the run from second. It's 3-1.
Big one there as he drives in a couple of runs. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock.
On the ground to first. Dozier fires to first on the run. Oh, he throws it away. And he'll pull into second safely. Tag got him. Aggressive base running there, trying to take advantage of the defense, but he's out at third. And first offering is fouled off. Satchel kicks and delivers. He's trying for third.
With how good the
Throw, save. Piazza too late with that one. Puts a bunt down. Can't pick it up with the bare hand. Runner in from third to extend their lead. Still slings it to second, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. And we're back. Second inning set to go. And here's the first baseman, Lou Gehrig. Digo back to work. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
I'm sure he likes the 5-0 lead and the run support, but he's sat around a lot since warming up in the pen, and you'd hate to see a guy not have his rhythm to go out there and have a great start.
He'll do it himself. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Larry Doby digging in now. And first offering is fouled off. One out, base is empty. And he hits a ground ball right side. Steps on first for the out. And now, Mike Piazza.
Batting seventh, the catcher, Mike Piazza.
And a breaking ball misses outside. 2 outs, base is empty. Now fly ball to right center. Robert on the move. And that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Trey Turner. And first offering is fouled off. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
So the batting order turns over. Here's Shohei Ohtani. And the slider just misses. Turner gets his lead at first. Nobody out. That one at triple digits.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to.
Here goes the runner. Pitch misses. Tag out. Piazza with a great throw. Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 6-0. Here's Mookie Betts now. Inside, almost got him. Doby gets under it. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Now it's Freddie Freeman. He always seems to have a smile on his face when we get a chance to talk with him, Chris.
Freeman, one of those guys everyone wants on their team, and it's not only for that great smile of his. One thing that separates him is how much he cares about winning. Yeah, he's talented, but I don't think there's a selfish bone in his body.
0-1.
Freeman is one of those guys that backs it up, too. If his manager wanted to try something different because it's going to help the team, he's going to give it a shot. And that's just the way he's wired, whatever it takes to win.
Fouled off left side.
Freeman is exactly the type of player great teams need to have on their roster because the game of baseball is such a team sport. So I guess it's no surprise Freeman has been on some really good teams in his career.
2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across. Bottom half of inning number 2. That one misses. 2-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That's the inning. On to the third inning. Now the third baseman, Chipper Jones.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And out of here. He hammers one out to center. And they cut into the deficit. It's 6-1. Here's the second baseman, Ryan Dozier. And first offering is fouled off. Digo measures 6 feet 2 inches, 195 pounds, and he was born in Cuba. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Going to count 1 and 2.
2 strikes.
Fights it off. He'll see another. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Now at the plate, Pete Crow Armstrong. He's 0 for 1. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Gets him to chase after that one.
No
One
ball,
out,
2
bases
strikes.
empty, and a run in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And that's a little bit high.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a swing and a line drive at a right field. And that gets down for a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Handled that down and in breaking ball very well. He saw the break early coming from the other side and
Ball 1,
just
no
let
strike.
it get deep enough and drop the barrel on it at the very last moment.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. And the count is 1
ball,
and 1.
strike.
Hit on the ground might be 2. There's 1, but
You're
safe
out.
at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Garcia swings through that one as he
0-1's
comes
the
to the
count.
plate for the second time today. The next
That's
pitch
a ball.
misses, and now it's even 1 and 1. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Swing and a miss. And it's 2 and 2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Robert moves under it. And he makes the catch. And that is that. As we go to the last of the third. And the batter now, Cal Raleigh. And here it comes. Foul ball.
You know, this group of hitters really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They jumped all over the starter and knocked him out of the game early. He just was never able to settle in, and the damage was done by the time he got the hook.
Makes the grab, and there's 1 down. So here's Robert now. He's 0 for 1.
I mean, when you're chasing the opposing starter in the first inning or 2, that's just such a tone setter for the game, and it puts the other team back on their heels, and it instills a lot of confidence in your lineup from top to bottom.
That's inside. That one outside. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Garrett snags it for the second out. 2 outs, base is empty. And now Lawrence Butler. He drove in 2 with a single his first time up. That one misses in the dirt. Going back onto the track, and he makes the catch.
ああ、このピッチャー本当打てんのよな。かいな、ピッチャーも。
As we go to the top of the fourth, here's Yordan Alvarez.
Yordan Alvarez.
There's the strike. This one high in the air to left center. And there's one down. And here is Lou Gehrig. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. And it's fouled away. That one fouled off. One down, base is empty. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Crow Armstrong. 2 away now. Larry Doby now at the plate.
Larry Doby.
Just missed.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Robert makes the grab, and that's the inning. And we're back. Bottom of the fourth, leading off, Pete Crow Armstrong. Started to swing, held up. Swing and a ball lifted in the air left field. Pretty well struck. Got all of that one. An absolute smash to left. And they add a run. It's 7-1. Ellie De La Cruz at the dish. He's a guy who can fill up a scorecard.
Everyone stops what they're doing when this guy's at the dish. He's a dream player for fans.
There's a swing and a drive. Garcia makes the grab, one down. Trey Turner at the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Going back on this one. And that one is off the wall. Throws to second.
Nice turn.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. And first offering is fouled off. Man at second. Fought off foul. Swing and a ball driven out to center. Garcia ranging back on it. Way back there and gone. And he's gone yard again. That's his third home run of the game. And they tack on to their lead. It's 9-1. One down. Now the number 2 hitter, Mookie Betts. Puts it away for the out. 2 down, base is empty. And here's Freddie Freeman. He is struck out and he is walked. That one pushed to the left and foul. 2 gone, base is empty, but 3 runs across. We're here in the bottom of the fourth.
Foul ball.
Nice grab. Fires to first, and he can't come up with it.
Now batting, the catcher.
So 2 down. Cal Raleigh, the next to hit. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That's back there. Leaps at the wall, but can't haul it in. Here comes Freddie around third. They add on as the run scores all the way from first.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Ground ball left side and foul ball. The 1-1. And it's off the bag.
フェアか。大谷3の3ホームラン打ってるんよ。しょうがない。いやー、ダメだな。レフトフィールド。終わります。ちょっと待ってよ。これだけ入れて、じゃあ、あります。